Logan, and Martha. The soda consumption has gone down. Let's just say that the soda companies are in trouble if this continues.
The soda consumption has gone down from 52 in 2005 to 39.5 in 2015. Let's take it to Jabril.
As you can see, in 2005, people have spent $28 million on soda products. But as we go over to 2015, people have only spent $16 million on soda products. So that means in the past 10 years, people have spent $12 million less than what they did in 2005. Back to you guys in the studio.
In 2005, people consumed 52 gallons of soda, but then in 2015, people consumed only 40 gallons of soda. So that means people have drank 12 gallons less what they have drank in 2005. Now let's head.
We're gonna ask people how do they feel about soda. Do you mind if I ask you some questions while you're in charge?
No, ma'am.
I want to know, do you think that prices on soda are increasing or decreasing?
I said it increasing.
Do you know anybody that are affected by soda?
Yes, like at least 3 people in my family, 2 people as my friend.
Do you mind if I ask you no? Do you know what soda can cause?
I think it can cause diabetes, heart disease, and some other diseases.
Correct. Okay, well thank you. Have a nice day.
As we can see, the percentage of people drinking soda has gone down. Are people thinking healthier? People have been realizing the causes of drinking sugary drinks. These include diabetes, obesity, and it can also impact your self-esteem. But another side of this crisis doesn't agree with this claim. The extra money isn't going to organizations helping people with their health problems. It's going to owners, and they can spend it in however they want. So why should people care? This has been Breaking News, brought to you by John F. Kennedy, and now to your regular scheduled program.
Okay, Antonio, tell me how you solve this problem.
Okay, so I read the problem and I saw a percent. So I thought I needed to use a tape diagram to figure out the problem. So then I put 100 in the top right corner, 100%, because we're dealing with 100 in percentages. So, and then we have 42% in the problem of the students who like Sprite. So I put that in like the middle. And then we had 300 students, and that's like the 32%.
Well, what made you put it right here in the middle? Why was it there?
Because it wasn't 100 or it wasn't 1%, so it was like somewhere in between those. It was like close to 50.
So it was close to, okay, go ahead.
So then I put 300 under 42 because 300 of the students was 42% of the whole school.
Okay.
So then I couldn't divide 42 into 300 because it would take a lot of work. So I just did 1, and 1 times 42 gets you 42. So then I divided 300 by 42 and got 7. Well, I rounded it to 7. It was 7.14.
Okay.
And then, so 1 times 100 equals 100%. So then 7 times 100 equals 700. And that's how many students they had in total at the school.
Okay.
And then you had to subtract 700 by 300 to figure out how many other people like other sodas. And 400 other people
So
like different
400
sodas.
other students like
Different sodas.
different sodas. Okay.
And then I need to make a proportion.
Okay.
So then I did 42 over 300 because 42% of them like Sprite, and the 42% is 300 students in total who like Sprite. And then I put X as a variable because we didn't know. But at first we didn't know how many other students didn't like other sodas. And didn't know how many total students there was that liked other sodas.
So why we didn't put 100 right there?
Because we didn't know how many other people like other sodas. Like 100 is like 1. So we didn't know how many other people liked it.
Okay. And how did you get this over here?
Because when you do this, when you do a proportion, you cross multiply. So you did 42 times y, and that equals 42y. And then 300 times x, and it gives you 300x. So the new proportion is 42y equals 300x.
And then?
And so we're done. Now we need to write a sentence about the problem to answer the question. The question said, how many other students like other
So how
sodas?
come we didn't get 400 from here?
400? Because 400 was how many students like other sodas. And we didn't try to figure out how many people like other sodas in this one. We tried to find the proportion of the percentage to
Okay, so you just set it up as a proportion? Okay, not as to solve it? Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
And then so you had to answer the question. And the question was, how many other students like other sodas? And
So you wrote a
400,
sentence?
400 students drink other sodas, and 400 students do not like Sprite.
Okay. Thank you. You did a good job. What does this mean? What is this?
This is all of the stuff I know about percentages.
So everything that you know about percent, you put into the
Head.
empty.